Johanna.
Hi guys, I wanted to do a really quick video today just so I can briefly explain a few things. So I have a few different digital things going into my Etsy shop hopefully this weekend, and I just wanted to talk about them briefly. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is my zine. So zines have been around forever, but they've recently kind of became popular again, which I think is awesome because they are so much fun. And I jumped on the bandwagon and I made one as well. And the reason I decided to do one is because for a long time now I have been wanting to release like a digital version of some of my finished journal pages just for inspiration for other people, and I didn't really know the best format to do that, and I didn't know how I would do it, where I would host it, like all of the technicalities of it, how would I do it. And so when I saw everybody making the zines, I thought that is a great idea. I can put the two ideas together and I can create a zine of my journal pages. So that's what I've done, and this zine is a little bit bigger than the tiny little A4 ones that I've seen people do recently. Mine is roughly A6 size and it's got 20 pages inside, so it's quite a nice cute little size. And basically I've put in a bunch of pictures of my journals and I've put some writing, and yeah, I had so much fun making this. I will have a video on my channel very soon, if it's not already, of the instructions of how to assemble it. It is really easy because I did make this as a digital version, so it's going to be in my Etsy shop. That way anyone that does want one can have one. There's no limit to the amount that I can put out. There's a limitless amount of them available on my Etsy shop if you do want to have a copy of my zine. So yeah, so that's the first thing that will be going into my Etsy shop. And the second thing is kind of related because it was an idea that came from this. So when I created my zine, I didn't want to really do like artwork in the background. I didn't want to do scrapbook paper. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So in the backgrounds of my pages, I actually used a bunch of vintage linens and also some wallpaper and stuff like that. But my very favorite is the embroidery that I used in the background, and I just adore how it looks when you write on top of it, and it gives you some beautiful little frames, and yeah, it just looks awesome. So because I did that in my zine, it sparked a whole new idea of creating some digital versions that you guys can also have, which you can get from my Etsy shop, and I've just got a bunch of them here. So I've done 6 packs of vintage linens, and you can get them from my Etsy shop, and you can print them onto regular copy paper or whatever paper that you like. I've just printed mine on copy paper and they turned out awesome. Like this one I printed small. I thought this would make a beautiful little heading in my journal page. It would fit beautifully. So there's a bunch of florals and just a bunch of fun different designs and different shapes, and yeah, they just look so pretty in your journals. So I'm super excited about that. I think these are like my new favorite thing at the moment. I just think they look adorable and they give you such an awesome, it kind of looks tactile even though it's not. So you get the look of stitching without any of the work, which is just awesome. And I'll show you a couple of the ones I put into my journal. So here is my big chunky journal. See if I can find one. I put a couple in here just to test them out, and I absolutely adore how they look. So the first one is around here somewhere. So they look pretty much exactly like real fabric, but they're not. It's paper. So I can write directly on top of this, or I can put a picture on top of it. It just looks so pretty. And there's another one over here. This one has a nice little scalloped, it's like a doily. Again, I can write something on here, or I could put like a photo in the middle, or you know, you can do whatever. Yeah, the options are endless. So this is another one here, and this is another one here. So this is the one I showed you that I've also got a small version of over here. So you can print these any size that you like. Obviously, as they get larger, they will lose clarity, but some of them I printed as full A4 sheets and they look absolutely beautiful. So they make beautiful pages and they make beautiful elements on your pages. And yeah, I'm so excited about them. I think they look just so stunning. You can see this one, I've used it as a frame for my photo. This one I'll probably do some journaling on or something. I've got some more in here as well. I just adore them. They're going to be all over my stuff. This is another one. And I think I did another one as well. There's another one there. And there is another one in here somewhere. I'm trying to find them so I can show you how good they look amongst everything else. They just really look so tactile. They look like real vintage. Well, they are real vintage, but they look like real linen, and it's just such an awesome way to add that stitchy effect. Oh my gosh, you know your journal is chunky and junky when you can't find things inside it. I get lost in this journal. I can never find what I want to find, but I suppose that's what happens as well when you journal all over the place and not from front to back. But I love it like that. So I'm just trying to find another one. I know there's another one in here. Here it is. So this is the other one I put in here. This one I put on like a vellum. It's like it's like an acetate kind of ledger or something, but I put one here and I stapled it along the top. And this is going to make a really nice and simple but beautiful journaling space in my journal. So yeah, I just adore them. As I said, there is 6 packs that will be going into my Etsy shop if they're not already there by the time you're seeing this video, and there's 10 images in each pack. So there's a bunch there that you can have a play with, and each pack has a variety of sizes. So some of them are like slimmer, some of them are like they print really nicely as an A4 sheet, some of them have decorative edges, and yeah, so there's a nice variety of shapes and patterns and colors in each pack. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update video, and if you are interested in any of those digitals, you can go to my Etsy shop, which is linked below, and have a look. I will definitely be doing a journal with me again very soon, and I plan to use more of these in my journal with me, so you'll probably be seeing them a lot because I truly love the way that they look. So I hope you're all doing really, really well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!